It really is miserable outside. I knew it the moment I woke up. You know what I mean? The moment I woke up, I knew. What the hell's wrong with you guys? Detox. He did beat Limbo. Alright, we don't got time to waste today. We don't. I just got an insane reply. Wait, what am I? What is going on? My keyboard is broke, by the way. Mile, thank you for the sub. My keyboard is entirely broke. I pressed Y and it did it 3 times. Then I pressed T and it did it 3 times. It's probably because it was like, because I just opened the booting menu. We don't got time to waste. Let's go. That's my decree. Are there any new platformer demons for me? Nope. LOL. LOL. Look at this. Look at this crap. Stop griefing my title. Gonna need trials again. I don't have that key. I don't need that key. I don't need that key. I've seen the weekly. Yeah, Bongregation. You guys remember when I did like all of this? I don't even know the best way to do it. Is it really just to do that? I mean, it feels fine. Like, it's not like that big of a deal to just maneuver your way in there. GD weed. Ew, I don't like do like a... This is not hard. I just need to not like do a super turn. Look, there it is. The medallion we're after. What level even is this? This is a level created to show you the true meaning of Christmas. Actually. And the music just fucking stops and it's so hardcore. We're just like, oh my word! Secret 78. Wait, this one's the drop down. Lol, 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 lol. Oh! Oh my god! I died. This stupid drop down, man. Oh, my wrist. My wrist. I choked. This one's not that long, you know. It's just literally the only problem with it, like, in terms of I can't beat it, is that, like, that part is not consistent. I don't think you can, like, do that every time. I mean, you can do it mostly every time, I think, but, like, come on. You know what I'm saying. I don't need to explain it to you. Cool. I don't really play Mania much anymore because I can't. My left hand is so ass. My left hand is so ass, man. It doesn't work. Oh, nice. You cut off your right hand for a week. That's pretty cool. Are you happy? Yeah, I just know that there's a storm coming in, man. Like, I woke up and it was just like pain, you know? I couldn't move for the first hour. It was just painful. No, I don't think I've checked Discord in the past 24 hours. I don't remember checking Discord in the past 24 hours. Outside of the GC. It's actually really easy to just not die on these ones. Like, what am I doing? Like, I'm just like... It snowed like hell for you yesterday? Yeah. It's doing things everywhere because it wants to, and it's just like... It's not that bad now, but it's just kind of like time-based. Like, you just have to put in some... You gotta put in some time to it. Kind of. If that makes sense. If I was more like locked in. Oh, that'd be cool. Do you think in the future people are just gonna have group chats with like AI people that act like real people? Photosematic got off school? That's crazy. Actually. See, that jump is the reason behind it all, man. If I could just do that jump, man. But, like, it's so hard. Like, you'd have to, like... I don't even know how you, like, do it consistently. You can't. You can't do them consistently. It's not possible. Probably. Why is it always the first time chatters who are the people complaining about the keyboard? I'm assuming they've just never seen a GD stream. But like, don't they make loud noises in other games? Isn't this not like a novel thing? Like, people have done this before, this whole like... This whole thing. You know. I need to go up here now. Oh. It's so over. But like, no, but like, they've probably been on the internet before. They've probably played a game. I'd have to guess. Their ears aren't conditioned yet, I guess. How do you do it? No, it's just booting. It's booting 2HE. I feel like those DIY custom keyboards are never actually good for games. You know what I mean? At least in my experience. There we go. It's just every jump of the... With a stupid drop down in the middle, man. Stupid drop down in the middle. Nothing else is hard. Right? We'll stack out the window for something that's not even that good for video games. Just so, like, it sounds better or something. Mini Masterman, thank you for the raid. Like, I feel like you're nuts though, man. Look, I feel like ultimately there's a price for everything. Like a maximum price for everything. That if you pay above it, you're getting scammed to some extent. Or not like scammed, but like you don't need, like, it's pointless. For keyboards, I think it's $200. I think if you're spending more than $200 on a keyboard, you are not getting the value. Like Wooting, Apex Pro, probably the K whatever K70, they're all like 150 to 200, right? And that's like the highest end keyboards that are really out there, if that makes sense. Beyond that, if you're spending more than 200 on a keyboard, you're not getting anything for it. Like, it's too much, man. You just got a lot of it's okay. A lot of this market is for like rich people who don't know what the hell to do with their money. So people want to try to get their money, right? Like that's a lot of these kind of markets. You know what I mean? Like food that costs like $2,000, or like a bottle of wine that costs like $2,000, for instance. Actually, I think this is a thing with every legalized drug. Because alcohol's a drug, obviously. Like when you go into like a dispensary and there's like super diamond encrusted edibles for $2,000. Like you're not gonna get a $2,000 high. You know what I mean? Like it's not a thing. It's always, there's always, I feel like especially with drugs, because like that's where a lot of money is, you know what I mean? You should be sorry for making the weather bad. Yeah, I mean, there is varying degrees of quality. There is. But I'm talking like the most you should ever spend on an ace. Ever! Like, is like 80 max. And even that's like crazy. But like, I've seen it before. Yeah, it's probably worth that, right? But anything beyond that is not. No. Antimatter dimensions. You too? Most expensive thing I've bought and not regretted. I don't really buy expensive things. I'm not joining you. I have a life. I can't lose it to this seemingly life-ending game. How much my computer costs? Like 1.2K, but it's like a really good computer. I think I got a really good deal on it. I think it may have been like 1.1K. It's got like a 4070. It's got a 17, I think, what, Ryzen 17700X or whatever. I don't know why I can't say that. 7700, whatever that is. Number. Can't say number. 7700X. There we go. That's how words work. We're just gonna do this one right now because actually I'm so much better than. Okay. I need other music. You know. This disease turned 5 million people into statues. Okay. You have a favorite song? Yeah. It's called Bluefield Creator. Ignore the laugh. Let's listen to like... right? Who knows, man? What does one listen to? Yeah, and I got it, so get off my case. No, I don't want to become a statue. I need music. No, it's too much. Taichi's too much. I need to like zone out to it. Like I can't want to listen to it for real. There's my man Donkey Kong. But I feel like I've listened to a lot of Donkey Kong. But like he's so good. Donkey Kong is so good. My man Donkey Kong, man. Whatever, let's just do it. I don't care. What are you gonna do? Stop me? No, all you can do is sit there and just be like, oh, he's doing Donkey Kong. No one cares. I call the shots here. All music is good except for kids' music. Well, what's kids' music? You mean like nursery rhymes? I do hate you. Yes. Because I don't know what that is. Sea of Stars. Kids Bop? Oh yeah, that's definitely not good. There's gotta be like one Kids Bop song that like is better than the original though, right? Like just on the nature of the amount of Kids Bop songs made, like just one that critics would rate better than the original, probably. Should listen to the full. I'm turning off the CPS kind of, by the way. Wait, let's see what number I can get. Okay. That about tracks. I was doing it with two hands and I could jitter about 11 max. 11's about the max I can jitter. And no, this is not an invitation to say, oh, well, I can actually jitter 14. Because I know and I'm jealous of you, okay? It hurts my feelings. Don't hurt my feelings, I'm important. I have more subscribers than you, that matters more. I'm not a jealous person. I love all. How much can I butterfly? Like with or without double clicking, because I don't really know. Here's the problem with jittering 13 though. Like even if I could do it, it sounds like it would hurt a lot. What am I even doing right now? What is my goal, man? Play for the red part, you dumb ass. Just do it! God, this guy. He's not very skillful, I guess. You can probably look up Kids Bop full. No, that wouldn't work. There's too many of them. Like, how many are there? I just remembered there's like a million. Dude, I know, dude. I was playing on Mindmen because a friend of mine wanted to host a bridge tourney there, which is the funniest thing ever, by the way. It's so unfair. I felt bad. I actually felt legitimately bad playing there. Because these guys don't play bridge. They're good at people that don't play bridge, right? I mean, it's a game mode that you can play. But it, like, I was playing with, like, someone else who was, like, really good. Like, we're tryhards who have played, like, a million hours. And there's, like, no... I think the best score anyone got on us was 5-1. And that's because they bow boosted past me. Because that's the thing on Mindmen. Bow boosting, yeah. I figured out how to play boxing though. I figured out if you want to play Mind Med boxing, you just have to lower your FOV. That's what you have to do. Because I was playing on 90 FOV and then I'd get like speed 18 or whatever you get in boxing, and there was no, it was like the hardest to hit target of all time. And then you lower your FOV and it's so much easier. You can actually see what you're doing. Because it like looks like normal again. It also helped that I was butterflying like 16 as opposed to jittering. PvP with speed is just not it, man. I think there's few things harder. Oh my god, I messed that up. 2,328 tracks. Don't listen to that. I think that would like... I think you'd go insane-o, you know? Yeah. No one likes speed PvP. Messes up the, like, the speed at which I have to W tap too. It just messes everything up, man. Dude, I'd be like super $1,000,000 man if I could figure out how to butterfly without tapping my right click button. Because my stupid, like when I butterfly right, when I butterfly left click, my like ring finger is like hits the right button and I block my sword, which causes me to die. Let's go. Is CSGO like creates literally just like online gambling but different? It kind of seems like it is, but I don't know anything. It seems like it shouldn't be legal. Isn't that different? Just is? Okay. Why do we allow all this crap, man? I cannot remake the OMG, as there was emotion behind the OMG. I don't have that emotion anymore. The time has come and went. The time has come and went. I don't think I'll ever feel like that again, because everything was just mounting for that one. But that's okay. Life is full of ups and downs. Yeah, my hardest is Enter Destiny. I don't know, the only thing on the list I would even bother to like beat that's harder than like, fine. The only thing on the list that's like harder to beat that I would even bother with would be Limbo, probably. But even then, I don't actually want to because it's too much. Like we've had this conversation like a million times, but there's like nothing worth beating. Not worth beating. I just can't beat it. Maybe Firework. Honestly. That was brilliant. Nice. Well, no, I mean like harder than Enter Destiny. People always want to know what's harder. Oh yeah, Deimos. Maybe. But it's broken on 2.2. I don't know. Right, this is where the conversation always ends up leading though, right? We always get stuck here. in the whole 2.2 2-in-1 thing. I'm kind of just waiting for it to like resolve itself. In a way, I don't think we're done with that. Whole discussion. I should mention something that I've been thinking about, or not thinking about, but just like, you know, tech kind of just like destroyed Limbo, right? I think people, I don't want you guys to put too much pressure on him. Okay, that's what I wanted to say, because yeah, he destroyed that, right? But as I said, it is really up his alley, and I'm worried that people are gonna like not expect too much out of him, but just like, we don't know what the future holds. He could continue destroying everything, but also that level is very much up his alley, and I don't want him to like have to deal with like a million people spamming to do this and that, and then getting disappointed when he like does it in a slower time than is like expected. You know what I mean? If that's what happens. Yeah, tech beat Limbo in like 10 days. So it's not. He destroyed it. And he beat it like immediately afterward too. I don't know, man. If Ian was a top 10, I would have still gone for it. That'd be hardcore as fuck. I would love if Ian was top 10. Then I would absolutely go for it. That would actually be so hardcore, dude. Yeah, I think Sinister Silence is between the two. Oh, I'm dead. Memory platformer. You could make a really long memory platformer. Just like a 1 hour long memory test. Like you could make that in the editor without that much effort, which I think is really funny. I took a shower in my dream last night, which I've never done before. Which is like, how many times have you guys taken a shower in your dream? It was weird. I was like, why am I even doing this? Like when I woke up, because like it usually is not something that happens. Like I went through the whole process. I like cleaned my hair out, used a towel afterward. It was weird. It was weird. It's like because I realized like I've never done that before. You know, like it's bizarre. That's cool. What could that be trying to tell me? I don't know. I took a shower last night, so maybe he was just recalling that or something. Oh, nice. I only clean my hair out, like, really every week, though, I'd say. Like, the whole 9 yards, getting rid of all the knots and everything. Which I thought was weird, but I'm learning is actually more common. Because with long hair, it's more of a thing, you know what I mean? And it's not like, the thing is, water gets most of everything. I mean, I'm sure you've heard this a million times, but like, you don't always need to do. In fact, sometimes if you do it, if you use shampoo and conditioner too much, it can actually damage the hair. So it's like it's kind of a balance you have to find. Climbed in washing machines because showering is illegal. I always like wanted to know what it'd be like to be inside like a giant washing machine. Would I die? Would it kill me? Like, would the forces kill me? You're really hard now to drown. Okay, yeah. That doesn't sound that fun of a way to go out. Have you guys ever seen one of those like combined washers and dryers? I hadn't seen one until I was in Japan. I saw one in Japan where it's like you do the wash and like the washer is like above the dryer and it just like automatically drops it into the dryer and then dries it. It's crazy. That's technology right there. Oh, nice. I know, that's what I thought. I was like, this is genius. I don't have to come back and check it on it. I could just come back when it's done. There's a country I'd like to go to that no one would go to. Well, no, because any country that I'd go to that no one else would want to go to would probably be a place that I would get diseases that would kill me. Right? Logically, without an immune system, anyway. I wouldn't trust myself going to places like that. Even going somewhere like Japan is a little dangerous, like, because everything's just a little bit different, you know? The immune system's not really, like, knowledgeable about it over there. Do you guys ever just like go on Google Maps and just start doing things? Like I was just like, I don't know what I was doing, man. I was like on my phone like yesterday. I was just like trying to find like the highway that went to the northernmost part of Canada. Like I was trying to like find it. I'm in New York. I found out that there's like a place you can get like halfway up the entirety of Canada. Just by, there's like one road that goes all the way to like 50% of the way to the top of Canada. It takes like 13 hours or something. It's like 1,000 miles north, which is crazy that you can even go 1,000 miles north from where I am. I'd take that road, but there's probably nothing on it. Like, what if you need food, you know? I'm pretty sure at a certain point, gas stations stop being a thing. Or maybe not. I mean, there's gas stations everywhere. Yeah, creatures like to seek refuge. Yeah, you have to bring food. Canada is mostly empty, yeah. My wrist is mad at me. How big was the road? Not big. It was very windy, too. Because, like, most of Canada is, like, useless land, for the most part. There's communities up there, but not many. I remember flying in Canada. Yeah, we were flying in Canada, and, like, on the Air Canada plane, it was like, look at all these great places you could go, and there was, like, 2 real places, and then everything else was just, like, because they were listing all, like, the provinces, and most of them were just empty farmland in a row. It was really funny. Like, yeah, man, there's a lot going on there. France's biggest border is with Brazil. That's not true. Does Portugal count? Really? I thought they were, I mean, I knew they were similar, but I didn't realize they were actually like the same country. That is pretty heartbreaking. Syrup is so bad for you. It's probably one of the worst things we do, is ingest syrup. Like, are you serious? Like, syrup, bro. I wonder my wrist prom is today, man. I probably just slept on it again. I love when I do that. I feel like it happens more, like, I mean, it happens more frequently than I realize. Sure, syrup's yummy, but I don't want it clogging up my everything. Ah, syrup isn't even that good. I don't think you've had the real stuff then. No, let me tell you about the real stuff, because me and my family, we've always lived kind of close to Canada. There was one time, I think I was like really sick or something, man, because we were on vacation in Canada, and like I couldn't wake up, and my first conscious thought was like, we appeared in this like house for the day, and I was like, what is going on? Anyone? Hello? And there was like this couple, and they were like, welcome to our maple farm or something. We have free pancakes with our maple syrup. And I was like, all right, sure. And it was like the best thing ever. When you get really sick, everything just becomes a fever dream because your brain can't like load stuff together. Well, like once you get a fever over like 102, it's all just a blur, man. Things will just happen around you. It's just like, okay, I guess. No. Fuck. Whatever. Whatever. It's good enough. Where does syrup come from? It comes from sap and trees. Very close to the end. The dub is like the last actually hard part. It's almost 10 years long. No, it's not. It's like 2 minutes long. No, this is from zero, basically. Serious. I ignore your 500 bits. I don't see any 500 bits. Yeah, there's no 500 bits, buddy. In bloodbath terms, that's like, it's like a Vasium to, like, the ship entrance in G-Boy. Like, specifically the transition. Stop. Can you guys replace that with actually 500 bits? Is that an option? Yes, 500 subs. Yeah. No, having dreams when you're like really sick, it's always like, I've told you this before, but I was really sick one night and I went to bed for like 12 hours and it felt like I was asleep for a month doing various things that when I woke up, I would like question reality for the first 15 minutes. Like, it's crazy. Fever dreams are not the same, man. I had like just hung out with Mitch, and like literally one day later I was like, do you want to hang out again? And he was like, didn't we literally do that like 2 days ago? And I was like, yeah, but it's been a month. So because like I literally felt like I was in there for a month. It was crazy. Like I woke up and I was like, I'm back. Like I made it back. It literally felt like that, man. Now, as to why that happens, who knows? Comas have to be crazy. Because, like, imagine, like, you feel like that, but instead of it being 1 month, feeling like 1 month, it felt like multiple years. You know what I mean? Because if you're in a state like that, and 1 day feels like 1 month, theoretically, right? If you fall into a coma and you're in there for months, it probably feels like you were in there for decades. Well, being in a coma is pretty bad because usually it means brain damage, like when you wake up. How many comas are fully recovered? I feel like it's not many of them. Well, not many, but like probably not like the majority. Yeah, apparently you can still like hear things that people are saying in a coma, and it like incorporates itself as part of whatever experience you're living in your brain. Like I've heard stories that like people talking to people while they're in a coma became like characters in their brain, like in their life that they're living in there. Which is like, that's fucked up, man. I think what's also crazy about comas is like, especially if it's like sudden, like let's say it's like from a car crash, right? Like your first memory is you're driving a car, and then your next memory, you're waking up at the hospital, and it feels like it's been years. And you have these memories that you can't make any sense of. A whole life that you thought you were. Like, that's fucked up, dude. That's so fucked up. Like, really think about that. What is with all of that? I don't know, it's wild, man. It's crazy. I'm in the coma verse right now. Honestly, I mean, I don't know, would I carry my physical problems to the one before it? Because if I don't have these physical problems in the real one, I'd be fine with it. You know what I mean? Like, this has been nice and all, but if there's a way for me to get out of my physical problems, I'm down, right? You know what I mean? So much progress has gone. Am I getting a nosebleed? It's happening, isn't it? What is that? No, maybe not. Maybe it's just random. We'll see. We'll see what happens now. Damn. This guy actually knows. That's crazy. Body. How do you, did you fully recover? Like, is your brain fully the same as it was before? If you don't mind me asking, I'm just, this is just the topic right now, I'm just curious. don't know. I feel like guys having long hair isn't too uncommon in America, at the very least. I don't know. I bet in Europe it's not that. Well, I bet in Scandinavian, in my brain, in the Scandinavian countries, people have long hair, but maybe in a lot of the other European countries, you don't really have long hair or something. Wow. That's awesome, man. I'm glad you made a full recovery. That's just, it's just so wild to me. The brain is crazy that I was able to like heal all of that too. Oh yeah, I bet it's definitely not common in Asia. Yeah, people can talk to you, but you can't. But I bet in your brain you're not like, I mean, I don't know. But you're probably not thinking like I have to respond or something. I'm definitely getting a nosebleed. That's what's happening right now. And I'm not surprised. I woke up in so much pain this morning. There's no way, right? Like something is, let's see. Let's take a tissue on my nose. What result do I get? Yeah. I bet anyone who wakes up from a coma is lucky. Also, I mean, I've heard horror stories. Wait, let's see. No nosebleed. What is that feeling though? That's bizarre. I don't know. I could have sworn that was a nosebleed, man. Fake nosebleed? Late April Fools. Comatose nosebleed. That'd be crazy. Maybe a vein in the nose got just get irritated so it feels like a nosebleed because it almost is. It could be, yeah. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, it's probably giving it some thought at the moment. Yeah, because your vocal cords haven't been used in a billion years. God, crazy. This is crazy to me. Well, thanks for coming in and sharing your story. Yeah, my left nostril has done nothing all day. I don't even think it works. Yeah, completely dead. I don't know, my brain doesn't have the part where it cares about other people's perceptions of me. You know what I mean? So I don't really care what people think about how I look or like what they think I am or whatever. It is of no interest to me. The problem is I care a lot about what I think about me. A lot. That part is still very much intact. Nice, cool. It's a fitting name. This level is really hard. That's what's happening. I'm at like 50,000 attempts. I made it from here to almost the end of the red section though, which is pretty cool. Multiple times, usually at least once a day. I'm getting something. But wow, yeah, it's pretty hard. I have, yeah, about 52k at the moment, yeah. Yeah, I've always felt like really similar to Simple Flips. Not because like, not even like, I don't even think like our humor is the exact same, or like our hobbies are the same, or anything like that. But like the April Fool's video, right? Whatever that is what I have. I don't know how else to describe it. There's no other way to articulate it. Whatever that is. Whatever that is, we both possess it. And I really can't quantify it any further than that. I don't know. I don't know what it is, man. But like I don't know many other people who have that. So it's like, I don't know. And it's like the same reason why I find like anything else that sounds funny. Because it's usually like the stuff that's really funny is usually in that vein. When it's like really on its game. My max playtime in GD. Well, once I played GD for like 8 hours straight when I was trying to verify keynotes because I was really mad and I wanted to beat it. So that's pretty crazy. There's an alien invasion. Dude, when he went back to it and started like eating popcorn in the middle of it, that was crazy. I was like, oh yeah, I love this part. like I don't know, like stuff like that, man. What, I don't know what it is, dude. I don't know what it is, but I just can't get enough of it, dude. Hey, how many of you guys are, how, he's just reacting to his own, man. It's so good, man. Yeah, who's in the path of the total eclipse? I am. I'm in the path of it. In New York I am, which is really, really cool. I have to go to the bathroom though, so you guys can discuss it. But I'm excited. The only problem with the eclipse is I'm gonna like completely and totally forget about it, like about the fact that it's the 8th, and I'm just gonna be like outside at 1, and also I'm gonna be like, what the fuck is going on, for like 5 seconds until I think about it really hard. It's gonna be cloudy when you are? No. I don't know if it's gonna be cloudy. Let's check my phone. What does it say? What does it say about the day? Nope, that's the New York Times connections, like... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sunny! It's giving me the sunny symbol. Now, I know a lot of you don't know what that means. It means that there won't be clouds for the most part. Xerix, what do you know? Name one thing you know. Or your band. What does that even mean? Antimatter is not real. Believe me? I have a better explanation. No, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what, oh, there has to be antimatter because there's so much force that we can't account for. There's a gigantic donut sitting very far away outside of the observable universe. You will never see it. It is a fully made donut. It is bigger than it is literally bigger than the entire observable universe, and it's outside of our view, but it's huge, and it never goes bad, and it's double glazed, like a regular show. It's 200,000 yottameters in diameter. That's where all the force is coming from. Oh, that is what that is. I forgot. They collide with each other and then... Well, that's where the dark matter is then. The dark donut. What's a yottameter? It's like this really, really big. I think that like the entire observable universe is like 800 yottameters across or something. It's really, really big. No, like Y-O-T-T-A. Like, you know a yottabyte? It's like that, but for a meter. It's pretty big. How many bytes of storage do you think our brains have? Well, how is stuff stored in our brain? Do you know? Because I don't know. Maybe when I'm older I'll know things, but I don't know anything yet. Like when we want to think about something. Well, I know neurons are the pathway by which we think about things, but like is it stored in a neuron? Like this neuron holds this knowledge? Like is there a neuron for the number 3? Like, oh, what's the third number? I'll just activate the 3 neuron. 3. Is that how it works? So it sounds like a human... It sounds like we're trying to, like, humanify the problem. Well, this part is like the whole level, so that's why. The drop down's always like, let's kill him, I guess, and then it doesn't. Each neuron is a single memory. But like, what is that though, right? Like, what is that? Though. A neuron is a memory, but isn't a memory comprised of things that you know? Like, in my memory, there was trees, right? Trees, in order to know what trees are, you need another neuron to understand the larger memory, right? Or something. I don't know that. Well, I feel like I doubt it. I doubt that one memory is not like one memory is all inclusive, because how do you know, like, if I think, oh, I remember hanging out on the couch with my friends, like, how do I know what a couch is, right? Could that possibly be contained within that one neuron? I need more context, contextualization. Announcement. But I mean, they probably just made the first word as they're making sounds, and like eventually people are like, this sound means this now. And then that just like slowly got more advanced over tens of thousands of years. Because, you know, research along the memories form due to changes in brain neurons. Our understanding today is that memories are created through the connections that exist between these neurons, either by strengthening these connections or through the growth of new connections. Okay, so... yeah. Because, like, okay. So, sure, the connection between neurons can hold a memory. I guess. Duh. But like, you see why I'm getting stuck here? Like, okay. So, what do the neurons? Right. What do the neurons do by the? So the connections make it, or like, couch plus friend connection equals memory? No, because then it wouldn't be like. Well, I have a decent idea of how memories get forgotten, or like at a high level, right? The brain every night like kind of skims through everything, and it's like if it matters, if something matters, it will like kind of weaken the. If it matters, it will strengthen the connection of things. But if it's not mattering, it will weaken the connections over time. Which is why memories get weaker over time, because your brain keeps like checking it, and it's like not as important, so weaken. We need to do all that new. I guess. Oh yeah, binary is the best counting system for humans. I'm literally not getting antimatter dimensions. I don't, like, I value my current schedule too much to get that game. Like, I will fail. That's my new statement. No, idle games, yeah. I'll just wait till I'm really sick again, and then I'll have it. Cookie Clicker helped me a lot last allergy season. Right, yeah. That's what was said, but the problem is like... So, okay, so there's the memory between... So if you have multiple memories with someone on a couch, right? And it's like you have couch and friend. I guess time is another neuron that's added to that equation, right? Like the time that it happened. So then every memory can be unique, right? So if you've like couch, friend, the time it happened, the things you were doing, all the connections between them, does that make the memory? Like if you think about it, does it then fire those neurons and you like remember what you thought at that time or something? The time neuron, or like, I don't know, like we think about the time things happened, right? You can think about, oh yeah, like I graduated high school, you know, June of 2020, right? Like that's something that has a time attached to it. Time is a constructed concept. Well, don't get into that because most things are, right? Friend. It's all constructed. Nothing is real if you want to go there. But it's real in terms of the brain. Yeah, I don't understand how the connection makes everything that happens when I remember a memory happens, but I don't know. Maybe like the parts of the brain that like process things look out for those neurons. Well, okay, because like maybe to some extent, like right now I'm playing because my neurons are firing. You need to click now. You need to blah, 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 right? So my brain is processing the neurons that are firing, right? And then acting upon those connections. So it could be that when I'm thinking about a memory, the connection is much weaker because it happened a long time ago, but it's still there. So when I think about it, I get like, because you kind of like see it, but you don't actually see it, but the brain is still like processing and thinking about it and acting upon it, you know? Kind of like if you think about like steak in your head or something and you're like hungry or something, your brain, like the neurons in your head will fire, the connections will fire to think about steak, and then your brain will like think, what should we do with this? It means we should be hungry, we should salivate maybe, you know? So then it does it. So maybe that's what's happening with memories. At like a really high level. It's going right. Yeah. Okay. That's kind of interesting. Right. Yeah, it's probably not like... It could be that, like, the word steak goes in, and then that activates the neurons that are responsible for understanding what steak actually means. You know what I mean? It's mostly for the screen light. They should make a new Mario Party, but it's better. Anyone with me? Like, seriously, bro, come on. What the fuck is that? Mario Party Superstars has got like 4 courses and they're all bad except for Woody Woods or whatever? You gotta be kidding me, man. Make more maps, bro. You made a pretty good game. Make more maps. Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Why do they even do that? It feels like a troll. Like, it feels like a joke. It feels like we're in the demo version. What is with that? Too many Mario Parties? Not enough Mario Parties. There's no reason to not make more Mario Parties. There's no reason to not do it. It's easy, right? You make a bunch of new mini games and then some new boards and maybe a new gimmick if you want to. You don't even need one. I don't even care. What new mini games are the You can make new mini games. You can make new mini games. You don't want more boards? Dude, okay. Looking at Mario Party 8's boards versus Superstars is like an actual crime. Like, what happened, man? The boards on 8 are so diverse and good. And then they have... They could have at least brought back, like, King Boo's Mansion or something. Make something interesting to play. Like, come on, bro. Mario Party 8's got... Every board is a little different, right? You got the standard... DK's one, right? And then you got the one where it's a straight line, the beach one, right? There's the Koopa Tycoon one, that's pretty interesting. There's the Shy Guy train one. I like the train one, right? And the Boo one is so good, right? The Boo one is so good because it's different every time. You're kind of just guessing where to go, and it's always fun with people. And Bowser's one's okay. I think it's a bit too gimmicky. We're talking about Mario Party 8. Yeah, the cake was from 64. I think Mario Party 3 or something. And then we look at Mario Party Superstars boards, and they're all kind of they're just the same, man. They're the same. They're all get to the star, and it's like a circle. The most interesting one is Peach's birthday cake, and people don't even like to play because it kind of sucks. It's like sucks to look at. Nintendo should hire me to do this in front of a board of executives, what I'm doing right now. Just coming to be like, you guys need to get your crap together now. Like, I need to be able to come in and just do that. Hey Nintendo, do you remember when you guys used to make games? Now what do you do? Yeah, don't worry, we all love Mario Party DS here, it's goated. It was so chaotic too. Like, you could just get like 3 stars off a hex or something, you know? Things would just be happening in there. Also, the minigames were fire. Nintendo doesn't innovate anymore. They don't innovate anymore, man. And they won't innovate ever again because the Switch did so good. Mario Wonder was really good, yeah. I want to beat the game with the invisibility cap on the whole time. The story was cool, just the fact that they added anything was pretty damn cool. I like Mario Kart 8. I think it's like more, I don't think it'd be as fun to be like competitive at, but like, I really just enjoy playing it casually with friends. Even if sometimes they don't. A lot of my friends play Mario Kart Wii, and they like it a lot. And I get it. But I think Mario Kart 8 is a really, really fun party game. And even if you're like not that good at it, you can still do well. And I like it. I'll agree with that. I think, oh, well, you know what? Like, it'd be cool if they released Dream Team, but I think they should just make a new one in general. But I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Mario Karty. The Bowser Party mode was actually pretty cool in 10. It was like the only part I actually really liked about 10. But like, okay, so Nintendo makes a new console, right? They're making a new console. That's like all but confirmed. Like, it's happening. In fact, it might actually be confirmed to happen, like in the next 1 to 2 years. What are they gonna put on that fucking console, right? What happens next? Are we getting a new Mario Kart? Are we getting a new Mario Party? Are these things happening? Or what's up? Like, they can't release a console with no games. But like, nothing has been like, They haven't even talked about anything coming to a new console yet, have they? Has that ever happened? Has there been a single game? Silk Sonic. I think that's unrelated to... Mario Kart 9 could be crazy if they animated it. I don't know what they do though. But what can they even do to, without making it like too gimmicky? Nothing. Nintendo doesn't make bangers anymore. They're done. But like, why are they done? Why can't they just make it again? I gotta play Thousand Year Door on the Switch. I haven't played that yet. Is that out? Mission mode. Bring it back, bro. Make more content. Everything feels like such, like, there's not enough content in the new games that they put out. Yeah, I played Bowser's Fury. It was really good. They need to, like, literally, they need to, if they really want to make a new console work, they just need to come out of the gate and be like, hey, for the past 3 years, guess what we've been doing? And then just, like, release, like, banger preview after banger. Like, they gotta make us excited if they want to really do it. No, this is Donkey Kong Country something. LOL! Aurora! Aurora! Aurora, you hide behind a mask of dishonesty. And I know you do. I just know you do. And there's a screen of the controller. We're back to the Wii U. That'd be crazy. How many of you guys grew up with Nintendo consoles versus like Xbox or PlayStation stuff? I was never allowed to play an Xbox or PlayStation, so I don't know if I even would have preferred that. Right, but like I was like, they were like the family-friendly console, so that's the one I got, right? And I think that's the case for a lot of us. It's interesting because it almost feels like people who grew up playing Nintendo games, like there's like subtle personality changes versus people who grew up with like other consoles. I almost feel like, I don't even know how to describe it. I mean, you were a kid, so it's, you know, very formative years. Thanks, Aeon. No, I'm not talking like in terms of like morality. It's just like, I don't know. It may have also had something to do with the kinds of parents that a child had, right? If your parents were more restrictive, you probably got a Nintendo console. If your parents weren't as restrictive, you probably got an Xbox or a PlayStation with some different types of games. You know, I think it'd be a lot easier to play this game if my hands weren't constantly like trying to like freeze off. But I don't know, what do I know, right? So you had a mix of both worlds. Stop trying to infect people with your antimatter dimensions. I think what also was like a big factor for like the Wii being a thing is the Wii was like cheap. You know what I mean? Like it didn't cost so much to get a Wii, and it promised a lot of fun for the whole family. And especially back in like 2000, you know, one of my earliest memories is us picking out a Wii in like 2000 something. I don't even know. Like there was this, I think we were at Toys R Us or something, and there was just this gigantic stack of Wiis or something. And I remember them like discussing amongst themselves, and then they put one in the cart, and I was like, what? This could be ours? It was a crazy feeling. So much so that I remembered it still. And I think it was Toys R Us, so it was like, it was a giant stack of those, and then there was like the ball one. You know, like in Toys R Us, there was always like there was like this like giant like crate of just like these like bouncy balls that I would just like take out and start bouncing the balls. I don't know why there was always one of those. Was it really just for people to like mess around with them, or did people actually buy them? Because it was like always full. Bittner, thank you for the raid. I felt like it was always full. The bouncy ball crate, yeah. Like what was up with that? Yeah, the PS5 library is kind of ass. My dad has one, and and yeah, there's not that much you can really do with it. I played Cooking Mama for the DS. It was fun, but I always got really sad whenever I messed it up. I felt really bad about it. Right. Stop with the stupid drop down, man. It almost feels like we're entering like the end of an era in a way. I don't know about you guys, but it felt like there was a lot more games to be like hype about back in the day. But now it kind of feels like game companies are kind of like hunkering down, and they have like their main games that they just like continuously put like more content or like microtransactions into, probably because it's like a million times more profitable. But like I feel like we're just at a point where things aren't happening anymore. And I guess COVID, yeah, I guess COVID could be a big contributor. I mean, I know it was for Nintendo at the very least. But I mean, that being said, it's 2024 now, and you know, COVID's still happening, but pretty much everyone's back to work. How many times have you guys gotten COVID since lockdown ended? I think there was a better solution than just saying, like, it's over, right? Because I think that kind of puts the pressure on people not to mask if they feel like they should, right? Because then people like are like, dude, it's over, what are you doing, right? Like, there's probably a better solution than doing that. Because it's not over. People still get it. Occasionally get a text from a family member like, hey, this got COVID, so we can't do this, whatever, you know. I still think that was one of our biggest disasters as a country, man. The fact that we ever had to argue about it was just wild to me. And we didn't, the fact that we couldn't all just like come together and be like, yeah, we should get rid of this. Let's help each other out. Everyone just had to be an asshole about it. That's crazy to me, man. That's wild. That is wild. Yeah, especially with long COVID. Thank you, AI. Man. But yeah, it's just like, ugh. I don't know, man. Long COVID is like really dangerous. I've seen it like actually destroy people. Which is cool. I think it's really cool. Too far to the right. Big COVID. I don't really understand long COVID, so it just like it doesn't get out of your system. Or like what happens? And it seems like those people have more or less been abandoned. Like the people are suffering from long COVID. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if COVID did like actual permanent damage to me, because I was sick before 2022, but like I am so much worse than I ever was before 2022 after I got COVID. I don't think it's like as bad as anyone, like I don't think it's bad enough to be classified as like long COVID, but like there was a version of me before I got COVID, and it feels like there was a version of me after. But who knows? I think the biggest sign towards something like that being part of the problem is because like they have not been able to find out why I've gotten so much worse, right? I think it's kind of a I don't know. I mean, there's a bunch of different explanations as to why they can't find her, a reason why. Yeah, thanks for the gift sub. Appreciate that. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be consistent across anything, really. Oh, really? So it's 300 now? Is that what the old website says? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, but it's April, so I'm down to 18. Great. 100 for 60/40. Okay. I forgot it was April now. So if I want to hit 300, I need like 100 by the 10th. If that's what I want to do. Like if I want to like be on a good pace. No, it doesn't work like that. That's the whole issue. If you want to help out, like, one guy, like, each of you individually has to do it. You can't, like, gift sub. The only way you can do it is by actually subbing, no prime, no gift sub. The higher tiers do give more points, then. Damn. Well, good luck on your linear test. Yeah, just gotta sub yourself with $5. No. Or bugs. What's been up with the notification messages? My messages have always been like this. This is not a new thing. It's fun to type random crap in the notification place. Because it's like tweeting almost. Like everyone's gonna be forced to see it if they want to continue to have notifs on. I probably made some people turn off notifs for me though by doing this. But you know what? You gotta lose a few along the way. So it's fine. That's what I'm saying, like, I don't know. Yeah, and you're not gonna get it, so. Do you think Super Paper Mario was good? Does that meet your, not that they'd even make something like that again. Because I really like Super Paper Mario, but I know that's the one where the argument starts that it's bad now. Okay, nice. You're normal. The characters and the story in Super Mario is like probably the best Mario story, which I guess isn't saying much considering most of it's like, no, the princess. But it's really, I mean, it's really good. It stands on its own, man. It's good. The problem is my brain doesn't see any like practical applications to decorating a place, which is why I don't do it. But is that a 1,000-year door character? Because I haven't played that yet. I'm going to, like, soon because it's coming out for the Switch. Oh. That's another game I need to play. I heard that was really good. Yeah, I should. Subscriber Galaxy. Well, we all know Tech Hack Limbo, but like keep that on the DL, please. Please. I said I would, okay? So just relax a little. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how he just did it again. Like that's the craziest part. Like the fact that he just did it again. Like he was just like, oh yeah, I accidentally speed hacked for 0.01 seconds in a place that doesn't matter. I have the mental fortitude to just entirely beat the level again and to do it in 6 hours. That's crazy, man. That's like, that's a level above, man. I don't know. But he did hack it, so it's kind of, yeah. I don't know if he has any future plans for anything, though. What else would he do? Almost, I wonder, like, maybe firework? He wouldn't do Acheron. There's no way. I don't see it. I think knowing him, wanna bet? I mean, I think he would take a step in between where he is and then Acheron, I think. My brain says there's that he would take a step in between those two things. Did he actually say he was gonna do it? Like, just go directly from... They're like no good steps to take. Yeah. That much is true. I can't even type anything, bro. Like, this to this, but it's so big, dude. There's, like, I think Firework is the only decent jump. Right? Maybe minus try. And all these levels are ass, man. Not all of them, but like, I would say the overwhelming majority of those levels are ass. Landing rod is cool, but it's really, really hard. Is there a 90 room called Acheron? What room is that? Because Tunnel of Despair is like impossible, that's why. Last name of creation. It is so ass. Is he still not? Wait, I like. Cause like there's like no setup for that, is there? Like. Every time I tried to get a good setup for that room, it was just like, when it worked, I would just be like, oh, there we go. Yeah, you know? This is a 2-frame into a 3-frame. That's better, I guess. It's an extra frame. Hey, you know, 1 extra frame, I'll take it. You know, do you guys know I actually could beat Acheron? Like, it's really easy for me, but I just choose not to. But like, it would be no sweat for me. But like, I wouldn't, but like, I could. Probably like 10 to 15k if I had to guess. $8K. I can do it. You're right. I can do it in 8K. That's what I got on it. Like, okay, look. The thing about Acheron is it's too much. I'm here, I guess. I don't want to be here. Acheron's too much, man. You know, it's funny. Like, there's an amount of money that I would beat every level for. You know what I mean? Like, okay, that's actually probably not true. Like, I couldn't beat this or this for any amount of money, right? Or probably this. I think I could do all the other ones, not this one. I think, like, I don't think there's an amount of money to beat this. Nah, I could probably beat this for some amount of money. Can't beat this for any amount of money. It's too flashy. Hard. Okay. Actually, there's probably a price. Avernus probably has a price. Tidal Wave, I think, is actually physically impossible for me. Okay, but the amount that I would set for Avernus, like, I'm literally talking like 6 figures. I'm not kidding. Like, to beat something like Avernus, like, I would want to be set for life, almost, for beating that level. Tidal Wave is possible if Avernus is possible? No! Avernus, Tidal Wave seems so much harder, man. $25 per hour I play. I would, yeah, I mean, I'd be down to play pretty much anything if I got 25 hours, $25 per hour. I'd go for, let's go for Tidal Wave. Do I have to beat it? Like, I'll just play it. I'll do 2 hours every day, you know? Give me that. Because the beating it is where I get stuck, man. Like, the beating it is where it's just not going to happen. I think Hyuki's probably like impossible. Yeah, $25 an hour is like decent pay. Like I would be down to do that. I really do not make that much doing what I do, but like it's fine because I don't do anything. Like I don't buy anything. You know, actually it costs a lot less to live when you don't buy like any clothes. Like you just buy food, you know? Food and rent and bills. And nothing to buy. Selling club step? Selling club step, I would do for like $75,000. I think. Technical JL. What was the key the second time? Like, what color was it? Blue again? Alright, buddy, you hacked that crap, bro. Played a bot back, same inputs. Whatever. Very clever, man. No, that wasn't a joke, yeah. There's one lottery that's going for like $1 billion near me. Which is like, seems statistically unlikely. But I guess it's happening? I never bought a lottery ticket. And it's probably going to remain that way. Because I wouldn't win, so why would I do it? Although I think, like, maybe I should buy one. Just like one, because if the parallel universe theory is true, that makes it so a version of me gets like $1 billion. Or like 330 million after taxes or something. But like, that means that a version of me does exist with that. And that just sounds like funny. I can make them happy, maybe. But I don't need to do it like more than once, because you know we only need one of those. A version would not be me. My opinion on the lottery is it won't happen. Like, logically speaking, it's not worth it to buy a lottery ticket because my expected return is $0. I've played around with odds enough to know it's not gonna happen. It's like every time you shiny hunt, like every time you do it, you don't get the shiny, right? Like it doesn't happen. Occasionally it happens, but like. Right. At that point, literally just go gamble, right? Because like, I mean, don't gamble. Obviously, but if you're so hell-bent on wasting your money on something that's gonna give you less returns, then like there's like not machines, like if you go like play like blackjack, your return rate will be much higher, right? If you're so bent on wasting your money. Lotteries are just taxes on the hopeful. It's kind of messed up if you think about it. You're putting your channel on black? Walking into a casino, putting your whole channel on something. I'm putting all my life savings on the 0. No, I have no plan on gambling. Well, I'm not gonna have a problem with gambling because my brain doesn't work like that. Anyway, I love probability, but I don't like losing money. But I do love probability, but like I'm not gonna. I do it if I was expected to win more than I lost, you know, but that doesn't make any sense. You can't do that. That doesn't make any sense. Because that's logic, right? Logically, then you'd make your money back. That's not gambling. That's like a stock market. That's the S&P. Like, it's not. It's just making money. All right, y'all. I gotta go to my doctor's appointment, as I said. So I'm gonna go do that. I have a lot tomorrow with some more. I might need to nerf something because I'm really stuck. I'm really stuck. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, there's probably one person, right? There's always one guy. Farewell, do you get it? No. I don't get it, I'm sorry. Take care, everyone. Hope you have a good rest of your day. See ya.